Hey, fourth grade. I'm just going to give you a quick guide to creating our anime or our manga self-portraits, or it doesn't even have to be a self-portrait. You could add characteristics that you want to look like yourself, or you could just make it look like somebody else. The first thing that we need to do is get our face shape down. So if I cut my paper into like thirds, I'm going to start at the bottom third, and I'm going to put just a little dot. I want to draw really, really light because I might be erasing part of this. So if I start with a little dot in the middle, I'm going to make kind of like a curved line that comes up, so it looks like a V, the letter V, but it looks like a wide V. Okay, don't forget, if you draw light, you can always make it more rounded later. Okay, so I'm drawing super light. I can measure to see if these two points are even. I think I need to bring this one up a little bit more. I'll erase. So I'm just trying to get my face shape down now. So this is going to be my chin. And then I'm just going to make this line come straight up. Okay, so there's my face shape. And a characteristic of anime is that they don't have a very big mouth. So I'm just going to draw a little line down here. That's where my mouth is going to go, and a little line where my nose is going to go. And then I'm going to draw their eyes. Now their eyes, they have a lot of hair up here. And so their eyes, nose, and mouth are the lower portion of their face. So I am going to show you how to draw one style of anime eye. You don't have to do it that way. You can look up how to draw anime eyes and you'll find 100 different examples. But I want you to try and find one that you are able to create. So the one I make them look like they're sleeping. So I put a little like curved line down so it looks like her eyes are closed, his or her eyes. Okay. And then I'm going to make like an eyebrow on top of it, which is a little bit wider. Except it's not going to be my eyebrow. This is going to be the top of my eye. Okay, so now I'm going to fill in inside, and I'm going to make like a big circle or a rounded shape in the middle of this. Because a characteristic of anime characters is that they have really big eyes. Okay, so there's the start of my eyes. Now I can add eyelashes out here if I want to. Okay, I can even add a few eyelashes down here if I want to. Okay, and then I'm going to, on the inside, draw a big oval. And then I'm going to put a glare, or a place where the sun is, something is reflecting in the eye. Okay. I don't want to color this in too dark because I'll probably erase it and make it like a color like blue or brown or green. Okay, so there are my eyes. My nose, I could probably just leave it be a little dash like that. And my mouth, maybe I want to put a little smirk on it. And I could put little lips in here too if I wanted to. Okay. Then, if I want to make my hair, first of all, my hair is going to take up the rest of the paper. If I'm trying to make hair, shorter hair or hair that comes forward, like boys, some of the anime characters have really pokey hair. All of your hair has to start up here and come forward because we all have hair that's right above our ears, and we all have hair that comes down, well, not everybody, but most of us have hair that comes down to our forehead. I forgot to tell you, you can also put an eyebrow in here if you wanted to. So I'll show you another one that I already have made. This is an anime character that was supposed to look like me, so I added a few characteristics. Like yesterday I had curly hair, and so I added some curly hair. So for me, when I start drawing my girl hair, I always put a line right here, and then I make my hair come down towards my eyes. And then I go above that line. Okay, I added an earring because I typically wear big earrings, and then I added my Worthington badge. Okay, if I was doing boy hair, I think I have an example in the back. Somebody, oh, you could also add glasses if that's a characteristic of you. But I started way up here and I made my hair come forward. Okay. You could also look up anime hair on your iPad if you wanted to. Okay, so then to add a neck on our character, you are going to, from about where your eyes are, draw like a tree trunk on your person. Like this. And then I just make my shoulders slant off. Don't forget that you want to make your shoulders wider than what your ears are. Otherwise you're going to have a tiny little person. I think I could make this one come down a little bit more though. And then you get to design what you want your clothes to look like. Maybe I want this person to have a collar shirt on. There, I can put a pocket on him. You could put a Nike symbol or Under Armour or however you want that to be. The only characteristics that we're not going to put on would be like facial hair. We're thinking of people that we're drawing here. It's Prairie Elementary. So like facial hair, like face piercings. You could put ears for girls if you have an ear piercing. We don't want to put tattoos on our face. If you're drawing something like that, that's not appropriate for school. You could draw something like that on your own time. So, let's see. What else could I make? Oh, so after I'm done with the whole thing, if you want to add something in the background, I know one of my other students made a basketball player. Oh gosh. So he put a whole basketball court in the background and a scoreboard and made his person wearing a jersey. You could do that. If you want to leave the background just a plain color, that's fine too. So if you get done drawing your person, then I want you to outline your person with a Sharpie. Okay, so I'm going to take my person and I'm going to start with their eyes. The hair will be the hardest thing to outline with a Sharpie, so if you're having trouble with the hair, just come talk to me. You can tell how it makes our picture way brighter. Oh, if you don't know where to get the Sharpies, they're on the back table. They're set out for you. Okay? And then after you get it outlined with the Sharpie, we'll talk about what we are going to color them in with. Okay, last thing, do not forget to put your name on your paper. Okay? All right, good job, 4th grade.